Air Force General C.Q. Brown as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. 63-year-old Brown has served as the 21st chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff since October 2023. He spent the day at the U.S.-Mexico border to assess military progress in expanding the president's border mission to combat illegal immigration. The president posted on social media about the general's firing, calling him, quote, "a fine gentleman and an outstanding leader, and I wish a great future for him and his family," end quote. The president has nominated Air Force Lieutenant General Dan Raisin Kane to be the next chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The Defense Department says it is cutting 5,400 probationary workers starting next week and will put a hiring freeze into place. Those terminations are expected to be probationary workers who do not have mission-critical roles. The Pentagon says it will ultimately terminate 5 to 8% of the military's civilian employees. A Secretary of Defense official said the reduction is to refocus the department on President Trump's priorities. The mayor of Colorado Springs says he is keeping a close eye on federal budget cuts. In his monthly briefing yesterday, Mayor Yemi Mobolade said some mountain metro transit positions are tied to federal funding. He says he also has concerns with continued access to HUD funding for urban development and that any potential impacts to our outdoor spaces are a top priority.
The big one on the news right now has to do with the U.S. Forest Department. I have asked for a report from my parks and team to see if there's been any impact on America's Mountain. It's the most iconic mountain, not just for us locally, but in the entire country. Second most visited mountain in the world, and I want to have a full understanding of that.
The mayor talked about his enthusiasm to stay proactive and in contact with the White House Office of Intergovernmental Affairs. He says he wants to make sure to keep communication lines open.